We were expecting. Today was the day when the Presidential Election Commission was supposed to announce the winner of these historic elections. However, now they say that they've postponed that announcement until we don't know when, because they have to look into 400 separate complaints put forward by both of the campaigns into the election. So really everything is on hold at the moment, and certainly it brings into doubt the whole question of whether or when the military is supposed to hand over to a civilian government. That was supposed to happen at the beginning of July, and now it's very much up in the air. The military has assumed legislative powers after the parliament was dissolved last Thursday. And of course, this is causing concern not just in Egypt, but outside. We heard U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton saying that the military must stick to its timetable for a transfer of power from the military to civilian government.
We think that it is imperative that the military fulfill its promise to the Egyptian people to turn power over to the legitimate winner. We don't know yet who's going to be named the winner of the election, but we think that the military has to proceed with its commitments to do so. And so the actions that they've taken in the last week are clearly troubling. The military has to assume an appropriate role, which is not to try to interfere with, dominate, or subvert the constitutional authority. They have to get a constitution written. There's a lot of work ahead of them.
And Manita, the military has in fact gone on sort of a soft alert in anticipation of problems in the event that this announcement regarding the winner of the elections is made. Manita?
I'm curious to know, Ben, what is the military, how is the military explaining the reason for this delay? And perhaps also on the other side of that spectrum, what are cynics or analysts saying about what the reason is for this delay?
Of course, the military is saying that all of these recent events that have sort of shaken the country are out of their hands. They're saying the Constitutional Court ruling that dissolved Parliament was a judicial decision. They're saying that the Election Commission is completely independent, and therefore it's not them. But of course, cynics, and there are many of those here in Cairo, do believe that the military is putting pressure. There's something called telephone justice here, which is when a senior official will call the judges and say, this is how you're going to rule. Many people suspect there was some telephone justice going on last week when Parliament was dissolved, and they suspect there's a certain amount of pressure coming from the military onto the Electoral Commission to simply postpone and delay a decision on when this announcement as far as who is the winner in the election is going to be made.